welcome to the Ethics Workshop Facilitators training video. First of all, we're going to be going over the employment section and paperwork. Everyone needs to watch this section of the video. The second part of the video will be going over how to set up the workshop. After that, we'll be going over the process of running through the workshop. And the fourth part of the video is what to do after you've completed your workshop. For returners, you might already know some of this stuff, but watch sections 2 and 4 just to make sure things haven't changed. And for newbies, make sure you watch the whole thing just so you know exactly what to expect. This video is always available for you in case you want to go back and review anything. Alright, let's get started.
In this section, we will describe how to fill out the employment paperwork. Everyone needs to watch this section to ensure you get paid for your work.
You will need to fill out something called a PAR form. A PAR form must be obtained from the Student Employment Office on the first floor of College Hall. When you get to the Student Employment Office, let the employee working at the front desk know that you need a PAR form. They will hand you one and send you on your way. There is only one portion of this form that I need you to fill out. In the Approval Signatures box, please sign where it says Student Signature. I also need you to mark the date, write your telephone number, and write in your Gonzaga email address. Once you have filled that out, please return the form to me so that I can complete it and get you paid. You may be wondering how much money you will get paid doing this. Well, the pay is $18 per hour. The Ethics Workshop runs 3 hours, but due to prep time, you will be paid for 3.5 hours for every workshop that you do. That is $63 per workshop. There will also be an occasional training meeting or debrief meeting that you will be paid for as well.
You will facilitate roughly 1 workshop per month, give or take, depending on need.
Another thing you need to take care of in order to get paid is your timesheet. There will be a blank timesheet in the Ethics Workshop case. You will need to fill out your name, the department name, which is Housing and Residence Life, and check Yes on the box that says Currently Attending Classes. You also need to sign and date. On the calendar portion, you must mark the amount of time on the day you worked and total at the end of the week. That amount of time will be 3.5 hours for every workshop you do. If you are facilitating more than 1 workshop in a given pay period, do not sign and date until your last workshop. Place the timesheet back in the case so that I can pay you. If you do not fill out a timesheet, you will not get paid. Now it is time for the Ethics Workshop Facilitator Agreement. This is my way of knowing that we are all on the same page. I will now read the agreement to you. Thank you for agreeing to work on the Housing and Residence Life team. I am excited to have you as part of our program. I hope you will find your work experience here enjoyable and that you have an opportunity to learn. Listed below are my expectations of you while you work with the Ethics Workshop. Please read this form carefully and sign it. Please approach this job with the same attitude and sense of responsibility you would give to a job in the community. You will be expected to report to work on time on your assigned days, unless given prior permission. Notify me if an emergency arises. Failure to notify me of an absence or continued tardiness is grounds for dismissal. You will be dealing with potentially disgruntled students. Please conduct yourself in a professional manner at all times. You are expected to maintain a positive attitude and respect those you encounter in this position. There is no dress code. I realize that you are a student and will be attending classes during the day in addition to working. Remember that you represent the Department of Housing and Residence Life and the entire Gonzaga community during your working hours. In this position, you may handle confidential information regarding students or their parents. You may also be exposed to personal information regarding your colleagues. Such confidential information will not be discussed outside of the workshop or my office. If you are unsure how to perform a task or answer a question, please ask me for clarification or help. I would rather answer a question many times than have incorrect information disseminated. Never be afraid to say, I will have to get back to you with that information as I'm not positive of the answer right now. Be honest and accurate in reporting who attended the workshops. Now, please sign the bottom and fill out the other requested information. Please turn this form in to me with your PAR form. I have emailed you a form labeled Facilitator Contact Information. Please type your information into this form and email it back to me as soon as possible.
All the information we just went over can be found in the back of your Ethics Workshop Facilitator Guide in the section labeled for the facilitator.
Every time you facilitate a workshop, you will use the Ethics Workshop case. In the case, you will find an attendance sheet, name tags, 2 Sharpie markers, 2 whiteboard markers, 2 pieces of chalk, tape, your Ethics Workshop Facilitator Guide, your timesheet, ethics quizzes, pens, 4 Quincy Troop case study sheets, 2 Roommate's Dilemma case study sheets, 2 cheating case study sheets, 10 ethos statement handouts, 10 envelopes, 10 values worksheets, 2010-2011 student handbook, and 10 feedback forms.
Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream.
The Ethics Workshop case is located in the housing office above the RA mailboxes.
It is the responsibility of the undergraduate student facilitator to pick up the case and take it to the workshop. Make sure that you pick up the case before the housing office closes at 4:30 on weekdays. All facilitators must arrive at the workshop location half an hour before a workshop begins.
Make sure that you set up the classroom in a circle with the undergraduate facilitator and the graduate facilitator sitting directly across from each other in the circle. Make sure you go through the case to ensure that you have all of the needed materials and have set up a general plan for who is taking the lead on which parts of the workshop.
Have the students fill out and wear a name tag. There should be no more than 6 students present in each workshop. It is important that you make the students feel welcome as they come into the room. The students may be nervous or angry about being there, and your attitude can set an important tone. Take attendance on the attendance sheet that is in the case. Make use of the whiteboards and other visual aids as instructed and appropriate.
Good morning. Are you here for ethics?
I am.
Hi, I'm Emily.
I'm Derek.
Nice to meet you. If we can have you fill out a name tag really quickly, and then just take a seat somewhere around the circle, and we'll wait for the rest to get here.
Thank you.
Hi, are you here for ethics?
Yes.
I'm Emily. Nice to meet you.
Pen.
Can I just get you to fill out your name tag and then sit anywhere around the room?
Sure.
And then we'll get started once everyone gets here. Hi, good morning. Are you here for ethics?
I am.
I'm Emily.
Sarah.
Nice to meet you. If I can just get you to fill out one of these name tags really quickly, and then just take a seat, and we'll get started in a few minutes. What year are you guys in school?
I'm a sophomore.
I'm a senior.
I'm a super senior.
Hi, are you here for ethics?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I get you to fill out a name tag and then just take a seat? I'll start once everyone gets here.
Okay.
Good morning.
What's up?
Can I get you to fill out a name tag really quickly, and then we'll get started?
Something important to keep in mind as a facilitator is that you do not want to argue with the participants. Listen to their concerns, but practice some patience to do your best to stick to the course curriculum.